How's everybody doing today? I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to jump online. I'm going to do some more, as I promised a little bit earlier today, because I had to run out for a little bit of a birthday lunch. One of my friends, who I've known probably a good 40, 45 years, maybe 50 years, um, has decided to give me a call and take me out for lunch. So, with that, I am back. And I'm ready to answer a few more questions if anybody wants to care to join. Otherwise, I'll pull a few more collectives for today. And let's see what we get. So please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And let's see what the collective needs to know in this now moment. I think I'm going to start off with a card for love. Let's see what love cards want to present themselves within this live reading. And again, if you were just joining, I am going live and doing some free readings, trying to get some more subscribers. Let's see what we've got going on right now. As I did promise, I would come on a little bit later to answer a few questions for those who missed it the last time. So if you're just joining and you'd like a free card or two, just let me know your question inside of the comment window, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the first card for the collective while I'm waiting for some people to come in and filter in with some questions. And so the energy I've gotten for love for the collective is give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So I'm just going to hold this up real quick for anybody who's watching on the phone. I have it on this dual format, so you can watch on a big screen too if you want a bigger screen with that. So if you are joining, I'm doing some free questions for anybody who wants it. Do a free light language or two as well for anybody who is struggling through a tough period and need some sort of an energetic release or healing. I can do that as well. Just put your questions in here. TikTok killed my account, so I've had to rebuild from scratch. So I think that was the universe just saying I needed some new energy. So if you do enjoy this, do please follow, like, share, and subscribe. And so with that, let's see what questions we have. I'll pull one more collective while people are running through there. And I appreciate those hearts. Thank you so much. It's been a really nice day. I got taken out for lunch for my birthday. It was really nice. And so with that, let's see what energies are available to the collective right now. What does Spirit want to tell everybody? Thank you. My birthday was actually on Monday, the 30th, but my friend and I, after the holidays, got together, and he's my oldest friend, took me, I've known him since seventh grade, and I'm like Santa Claus's age, so he's a very good friend. We really enjoyed it. So let's see what energies want to present themselves for the collective. And so the first energy that I'm seeing out here is the healer of the ages. So a lot of you have been through a lot, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally. And guess what? There's a lot of healing coming in. And there's also going to be a woman holding the coin. And this could be a man or a woman, just because it's a feminine energy, and that feminine energy is going to have some coins for you, meaning that there's some abundance coming in. You're going to attract that abundance. Generally, when we see a woman holding a coin, uh, it's not you attracting the abundance. The abundance is going to come to you because the feminine is an attraction energy. And Spirit's also saying the door to romance is open. Right? For some of you who are looking for that romance, that door to romance is open. And at the same time, we have the magician and the mirror. So there's going to be some magic there, and you and your person may be mirroring each other. But when we see the magician and the mirror, we have to choose which is the magic and which is the illusion, because there may be some illusion. The mirror is always about an illusion of some type. And so you have to be into your discernment to make sure you're seeing the magic and not the illusion of magic. So those are the energies that we do have for the collective for today. I hope that resonates with somebody. So with that, who would like to put the first question into the comment window? There's no charge. I'm answering questions, pulling cards for any question we have here. Just put it in the window. I just ask that one question per person, and also to please like and share and subscribe for anybody who has gotten a question. And yes, you can do a free question, Bobby. What would you like? Just pop it in the chat. Everybody's invited to put a question. I'll try to do as many as I can. I'll probably be online for around till 5 p.m. It's a little after 4 right now in my time, so about an hour. Will your health get better this year? Is True Winter's question. And then Bobby, put your question in there, and I'll do you as well. So let's ask. I want to see what the energies are saying for you, True Winter. It's going to do a yes or no, but I don't think a yes or no is the right answer for you. I think we need to understand what's going on. Too many cards, Spirit. I'm going to take first 3. All right, so we're going to see what's going on in the energies here. And so for True Winter, there's a storm warning, right? And I think this is that health. You're feeling like you're inside of a storm, one that's uncontrollable. And a lot of it's actually being caused by some indecision within yourself, and you've got to really, whatever that thing is creating that anxiety, you need to make that decision. Otherwise, this storm, this health is going to keep on going. And Spirit's saying the community is going to need to help you. But you need to start listening to your friends in your community. And I'm also going to pull a regular tarot for you as well, Winter, because I feel we still don't have the full answer on here. Will Winter health get better? And we've got 3 cards that came out. And so it seems like there's still, we get like there's still a little bit of worry here. Something's really holding you down. However, you're looking at, a lot of opposition, and the opposition that you're getting is really you're fighting the wind, right? You're fighting something that shouldn't be there. For the final answer on this, I'd say yes, your health is going to get better, but you've got to clean up energetically what's going on within you. And True Winter. So what I would suggest is you go to my light language channel, and maybe if you hang on a little bit for maybe midway into this live, I'll do a little light language to kind of help get your health into a better space, right? But the reason your health is the way it is because there's something that you're putting off, something energetically stuck, and that's creating a lot of chaos within your physical body. I hope this makes sense. And just let me know inside of the comments. And Bobby, will you get accepted into an RN program for the summer? You're so nervous. Well, let's take a look. Let's see. We're just going to ask a yes or no from the universe on this one. And let's see what we got here. So universe. You give me a little more specifics, universe. Day doesn't really tell us. All right. All right, universe, give me one more. Otherwise, I'm going to go to my yes or no ones soon. Yeah, so Spirit's basically saying over a few days, a few nights, you're going to get accepted. So you will get there. Don't be anxious around it. It's coming. So yes, you will be accepted, Bobby. Take that as a big yes. All right, and you're welcome, Winter. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to my channel. For anybody who has gotten an answer, that's all I asked for today. I'm trying to rebuild up my subscribership after TikTok took me down. For those of you who are not familiar with me, Silver Fox Spiritual, I do light language healings. So the spiritual healing is my #1 thing that I do. And I also do readings. Stuff I do for fun. It helps me, help people get into what they need to know to actually be able to heal. So everything I do is in a healing perspective. We don't look at things with stories or ways to make you all frustrated. Like I do a lot of twin flame and romance reads, and the reason I don't tell stories about it because stories don't do you any good. It's telling somebody who believes they're in a twin flame relationship that they're person is out there having fun, having sex parties, and doing other stupid things like that is not helpful for anybody. All anything is going to be helpful for is to make them frustrated and angry, and that doesn't help them heal. What you need to do is just work on yourself and focus on yourself. So with that, so what is the spiritual healing? It's called light language. Are you familiar with light language? Light language is a way of speaking. They used to back in the old churches call it speaking in tongues. It's channeling yourself with a language that you've spoken in one version of your lives. We've lived trillions and trillions of lives, so there's trillions and trillions of languages available to us, and we speak in a higher frequency language which channels in the codes that are required to help you to create the healing within yourself, if that makes any sense. So let's see what we got. So if you guys are open, it seems like I got a lot of people on here. If anybody would like a light language, I can do we do a small little sample here. It seems a lot of people are kind of down in the dumps, and a few people haven't been feeling healthy. So what we're going to do is we'll do a quick minute light language. It's just a taste of what it will do. And we're going to focus on healing whatever health issues that are within us, whether that be mental health or physical health. All is required for you to receive this is to want to receive it. You just need to accept it. If you don't want to receive it, you just say no in your head. I don't need to hear it. You don't need to tell me. You'll know yourself will block whatever you're not willing or want to accept. And what we do is we focus on bring into our awareness what it is that is keeping us stuck, keeping our health, our mental health or physical health at peril and at risk. We want to clear out that energetically. We want to bring in the frequency of love, because the frequency of love is the answer to everything. It's going to, and the real frequency of love, not the program love. And we're going to bring that into ourselves, and we're going to let it push out all of the dense energy that is creating the blockage, that's creating the physical or mental issues. And we're going to replace that with more frequency of love to help you to be in a bigger, brighter place. Most people will find some sort of reaction to it, whether that's a burp, that's a little bit of flatulence, whether you have an emotion coming up, you feel tingles. Some people feel nothing, and that's okay. You're still going to get the benefit if you've asked for it. So with that, let's just set the intention to bring in that frequency of love, push out all the dense energy that is causing the blockages, the issues, the health issues, and the mental issues. And just sit back and listen with your heart, not with your ears. Shinini papa jojo papa na ne shasho ne de papa shene de papa ya pushene de papa ya po shunu no shishi papa papa no jene pa ushene pa usha papa cha shene de shishi papa no ja pa na ye papa shunu no papa na ya papa ushene ne papa sho pa na ya papa shunu no shishi papa na shishi papa shunu no ja na ya papa ushene de she pa na shishi papa you shot all right, so that's just a small sample of what it is. If anybody wants to share how they experience it, it's a kind of cool thing to understand how each person experiences it, because each person will experience it differently. And so with that, user 864, thank you for the rose. I really appreciate that. And so would anybody like a question answered? We're here to answer some questions today. Hi, Heather. What can I answer for you? Okay, we got it. So that's called light language, wholesome roots. A lot of people call it different things, but it's some people call it light linguistics, some people call it soul speaking. It's just, I call it light language. It's a language that I knew in one of my previous lifetimes. It's a very high frequency. So Melissa has asked, will your ex-husband bother you soon? So let's find out. I'm just going to ask the angels on this one, Melissa. And so let's see what the angels say. I haven't pulled out this deck in a while. I just feel that they have a message for you, whatever it is. And will Melissa's ex-husband bother her? And so if you do want to question anybody, just put it in the chat. I try to do it in the order that I see it. So I'm getting romance. I'm not sure how that romance. So looks like he's coming in maybe for for a second round of romance with you. And let's see, can I get a and Spirit's saying wait. So I have a feeling, yeah, he's going to come in and bother you, probably around romance. But the angels are saying this is not the time. So I hope that answers your question. And so, Melissa, that's the answer to your question. Let me know if that resonated. And you're saying hi, so your son, will your son speak and be a normal child? He's 4 and nonverbal. Well, so Heather, the one thing you have to understand is there's a lot of times that there is some sort of a blockage on people. It's an energetic blockage on kids when they're nonverbal. There is things that you can do. You might want to, look at light language healing or something else to that effect to try to Reiki, any type of energetic healing. If your son is open to it, and as a parent, you would have to make that decision for your son because it's too young. But there are ways energetically, maybe some frequencies that can bring your son to speak. He's normal for who he is, and that's one of the things I think you have to also look into. But let's see what's going on energetically around your son. Sure which deck is the best one, but Spirit, what's the energetic footprint around her son? Can we understand what's going on? And so we have blossoming abundance and cornucopia. So Spirit's saying that something's going to bloom within your son. Not sure what, right? But these are healing cards. If you look at the colors, I'm going to hold it up so you can see it on the screen. Let's see, I got to put it next to me so it sees it. Hopefully, these I love these backgrounds, but at the same time, in showing cards, it's a little bit tough. But if you notice, both of them are healing cards. So your son definitely has some healing that is going to be needed for him. Generally, with a green, it's a heart healing, meaning something inside of its heart space is there. And as a child, it's kind of hard because, especially when they're non-speaker, to understand what that is because they came in with that in this life experience. Maybe reach out to me at the, just send me a note and just mention what we spoke about here. And if you're open, I'll send you a free light language to see what we can do to kind of maybe get them to open up, start doing something more verbally. Can't guarantee it, but I would do that one for free. I won't charge for that because I have a soft spot for kids. So just send me a note. Just mention that we spoke. My contact information is on the website or on my profile. All right. So I hope that helps you, Heather. And yeah, you're welcome, Melissa. And so let's get to the next one, which is TikToker. And so let's see what we got here. So is it over for you and Will? Well, let's go ask the universe on this one, TikToker. Is it over for you and Will? So Spirit's given me 3 months, and I just want to ask a yes or no. Is it over for her and Will, or for TikToker? Spirit's saying, probably not. 3 months, something's going to happen, but it's up to you to decide. And during those 3 months, what you need to do is work on yourself energetically. Whatever it is that is causing the blockage between the two of you, don't worry about him. He's got to, or it's. We only work on ourselves. Everybody else has to work on themselves. We don't look at what's going on between anybody else. And why do you do that? Because you can't control anybody else. You don't want to force them to make a change. You want to change for you, and you want them to change for themselves, not for you. So I hope that makes sense. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. And let's get to Bella Swan. So, Nicole, what is your financial outlook for the year? Well, you know what? I have this new set of cards that it's called the Money Moves Oracle deck. I don't know if you can see it. I'll put it down on here where you can see it, where I don't have filters. And let's see what we've got for you, Nicole. And last year was a tough year financially for a lot of people. I know myself included. It was a very, very difficult year. I'm hopeful that the energies of this year is changing. So what's your financial outlook for this year, Nicole? And for anybody who's looking for a deeper reading or a light language healing, please do reach out. I do paid readings and paid healings as well, very reasonable rates. So what we got for you, Nicole, is odds and ends, right? In the game of chance, the odds and ends are ever shifting. Focus on what you can control. And so this one, I see it, this comes out a lot for people asking about financials. So the if you look at it, what the message in this card is don't try to control the game, right? You can't control the game because the game is a game and already has its rules. But what you can do is control your play, which means to be strategic. So in your financial outlook for this year, be very strategic about what you're doing with your money, how you're doing with your money, what investments you decide to go into. Use your discernment, and I think you'll be fine. Spirit's just saying it's time for you to really, focus on the way that you are working with your finances. So I hope that makes sense. And Happy New Year, Sissy. So, hey, Ari, how you doing? This year is going to be better. Let's find out. Let's ask the angels on this one. And so, Spirit, is this year going to be a better year? Spirit's saying choose a new direction because they don't want you to doing the same thing next year. And you get one more. And a year from now, it's going to be better, even more. So Spirit's just saying, keep going. They're goofing on us today. They're basically saying, don't do what you did last year. Do something different. Keep on pivoting. Keep on flowing with whatever the universe throws at you. Why? Because if you keep on doing the same playbook over and over again, the universe knows it, and it's not going to get you any further. And so hopefully that will answer your question, Ari. Ashley. And so if I missed anybody, please let me know in the comments. There are a lot of comments coming through, so I might not catch them as quickly as possible, but I'm just going to go down the line from the top of the comment backwards. So does Damien love you, Ashley? I'm gonna ask this question from my heart's deck. Does Damien love Ashley? And that my answer intuitively is that why do you doubt it? Because that's something you got to work on. The cards are saying, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel that way. And look at that. I didn't even read the card, and I knew what it was saying. So I'm going to hold it up to you that you shouldn't be having those feelings of doubt when it comes to love. So look inside yourself and why are you doubting it? Because everything that kind of triggers us or makes us ask or makes us worried or fearful is something inside of us that needs healing. Definitely a good idea to go visit my Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube to look at some of the healing videos there, because that's going to help you clear some of that doubt and that fear inside of you. So please do like, follow, share, and subscribe for anybody who has gotten a question. Okay. And let's see what we have next. So I have Gigi over here, and you guys are all welcome. Yes, Gigi, you may have a card. What card would you be looking for? What is there a specific, or do you just want a general card of the day? Give you a few seconds to answer this, Gigi. Slide all the way down. So let's see what we got here. So Gigi, if you're still there, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just pull a card intuitively. All right. All right, see where we are. Okay. All right, so Gigi, I'm just going to pull you a card intuitively because it's just scrolling too fast. Let's see what we have here for you. I'm going to use another deck. It's called Clarifying Realities. And let's just see what's going on in your reality. And just don't forget to like, follow, and share if you have gotten a card. All right, so Gigi, in your reality, you've got a few things coming on here. First thing is beach dreams, right? When progress halts, and when we see a beach, it's time to rethink your path forward. So Spirit is saying that something is blocked within you, and you're going to need to kind of rethink your direction. Okay, the next one we have is solid foundation. Strength lies in resilience, like rocks stand firm against the tide. And we also have worn paths. And so both of these are saying that, right now you've been beating the bush over and over again on the same path over and over again, and it's not a stable path. You need to get on solid foundation, which means you need to get to a better place. So I hope this resonates with you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And let's get to the next one that we have on here. So next one we have is Carrie. Will Jesse promises to you in the near propose? Okay, propose. Will Jesse propose? Let's see what the energies of love are for you for Carrie. And will Jesse propose? So I got a twin flame union. So I caution people about buying into this twin flame story stuff. It just is a high level soulmate. And yes, the answer on this card is a big yes. It's a big yes. It's really all it means. So let us know when that date comes. And I hope that answers your question. And Shannon, will you ever find real love? Well, you will find real love once you heal heal yourself enough to find that self-love in yourself. And as you love yourself more, you attract the love in here. And so I'm not even going to answer it with a yes or a no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a timing as to, when the potential for love is going to come into your life. All right, because and the preferably soon, yeah, you just don't hold your breath on soon, because Spirit does things the Spirit's way. But the easiest way to get it sooner is to work on yourself and find self-love within yourself and understand what it is that is blocking that love that you have. So Spirit gave me way too many cards, and I will not take that. Spirit knows that. So we're going to pull another card here. Okay. So Spirit's saying as soon as next week that you can find it, but you have to remove whatever it is inside of you that is blocking it. And so Spirit's saying it's close, right? When we say next week, doesn't really mean next week. It may or may not be. It's a possibility, but you have to overcome this block first. And the block that you have to overcome is being ambivalent. You say you want to love her, but you're not really in. Take time to figure out what you want, right? And so Spirit's saying that, you're trying to put your toes in the water, but you have to be willing to really get into the water, just jump into the deep end, no matter how cold that ice cold water is, and risk being frozen to death. Why? Because you have to open yourself up to love. And I hope that does answer your question. What is blocking you love is the most powerful read I do as a paid reading, because it shows you exactly where you're messing up, so to speak, where you're blocked, and then you have an idea of what to work on, what to heal, and it can get you to the place that you want to be a lot quicker, because you could spend lifetimes trying to heal something and realize that that's not your primary block, and that's not what's been doing, and it happens to us all. So Candy, you are next on board. So let's see what we have. Is it over between you and Jamal? Let's just ask the universe a yes or a no on that one. Because when you ask that question, it usually is a yes. You have to focus on you, not about him. And universe is for sure. So yeah, I would just say this year for sure. This is a yeah. It's over between you two. And Sandy, will you gain financially this year? So let's take a look at this one as well. So try to get to as many people as I can since I don't have a moderator. You just gotta, like I say, bear with me, but don't flood it with the same question because I'm just going to roll down the line until I get to the answers that I seek here. So will it be financial gain this year? I'm going to look at the financials. Let's see. I'm just going to ask a yes or no on this one, Sandy. Will there be a financial gain? And for Claudia, I'm not really worried about JC. This is not the channel for that, but I appreciate you sending out the love. So yes, we're getting a spiraling up, rising tide coming out of your shell. So yes, for you, Sandy, there will be a financial gain this year. Okay. And so next up is Gina. Does Sean think about you and miss you? Let's just get a yes or no on this. And Malcolm, tell me what the card is that you want. And please don't flood it with too many requests for the same question because it's only going to make things slower for me to answer people, and I will get to everybody I can get to. So Spirit's saying stop. Stop worrying about this. This is not a problem you should be thinking about. Focus on yourself, and that's for you, Gina, asking about Sean. So Malcolm, let's see what card you would like. So bear with me for a second here. Malcolm, I'm going to just give you a general card. So bear with me. And how do you get a reading for me, Nikita? Nikita, the easiest way to get a reading is a paid reading, which is just send me an email. My information's in the profile, but it's silver.fox@affirmations@gmail.com. I have very reasonable prices. I can give you all that. But if you just hang online here, just answer a question. If you want just a simple question, if I can get to you in time, I will get it to you. So Malcolm, I think I'm just going to get you a general card here. So let's see what we have for Malcolm. Okay. And for Malcolm, two sides. Every story has two sides. Understanding comes with seeing both. So Spirit's urging you, Malcolm, to really look at perspective more in your conversations with people because it really does matter and it helps in the conversation because it shows the other person that you're actually paying attention. I hope that's helpful. So Victoria, will Jordan propose this year? Spirit saying, ask again. This is not the right time to get that question. Intuitive person number 2. So let's see. Do we do that one up here? So I already got to you. Let's see who else we have. We have Spectacle. When will you go viral? Well, let's ask a timing question on that. That's the real answer. When you go viral is when you're in the right frequency to go viral. So when will you go viral? Spirit is saying when you hit the pinnacle. In other words, you got to be at the top of the game. Spirit's not going to give you a time. They're just saying you need to be in that frequency to go viral. And should you try and reach out to your ex? So let's look at the energies for you, for Nikita. Whether you should try and reach out to your ex. And Denise, I don't do pregnancies. It's just not one of the things I'll do. That's something that you have to use a doctor for. Spirit, what are those energies between Nikita and her ex? Okay. So Spirit's saying that the energies you have are this person likes to do a lot for you, or you the other way around. It's a kind of lighthearted connection. Should you try to reach out to him? I'm going to ask a yes or no because I know Spirit on those cards are being a little snarky. I'm getting 2 no's. Don't reach out to that person. So please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And let's go to, yeah, no, and for anybody who's watching, call some roots too. Now, I just go down the line and hopefully, I'm not seeing the same question too many times. I will try to get to everybody I can. And if I don't catch you, you know what, I go live a lot. That's why I ask you to put notifications on so that you can get your question answered. So Donna, is your boyfriend the one? These are fun questions. However, those are questions you should know internally. You got to trust your own intuition on. I will answer the question, is your boyfriend the one? And you can have many ones during your lifetime. And so Spirit's saying it's intense. It's a very intense connection. I'm going to hold these cards up for you. It's an intense connection. However, it seems like candy, right? It's a temptation. So be really look deep inside yourself on that. There's a reason why you asked that question because it's a very intense connection. But this might just be temptation, meaning something short-lived. But you have to look into that. So hopefully that answers your question. And Donna, please do make sure you do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And Macomb, financial gain soon. Let's go down here. Spirit saying somewhere between April and the end of the journey with the word impossible in the middle. Nothing's impossible. I take that away. But it's going to be a tough one for you on this one, Macomb. You gotta heal something first. There's a blockage. And well, being a person that was in IT, Erica, there are tons of opportunities, but getting a job in IT is very difficult at this moment in time. I'm hoping for that to change because I also do IT, and that jobs are not available, especially at my age. So let's look at the guys. Considering you see the guys you're talking to. Well, if you're talking to a lot of guys, then you got to focus on one that makes your heart happy. I'm going to see what you have for love in your energy, Erica. So looks like in your energy, Erica, it is safe for you to love. Your soulmate's coming in. It's worth waiting for, but you got to make sure you're in your discernment because there is a reconciliation coming in. Let me know if that makes sense for you, but those are your energies around you. And when I do things, my readings are around the energies around you. It's up to you to use your own intuition, discernment to decide which energies you choose to entertain. So with that, let's go to got 103 messages. Wow, we're really going like crazy here. I could use my usual partner that I do with us to help me answer a lot of these questions. So V, how do you get a free card? You just put it in the chat window. Looks like I'm really backed up here, but let's get you a love one. The one card for love, V. Let's pull you one from the Romance Fairies. What does V need in love? Well, V, you got 4 cards. First thing is saying, let go of the past, free yourself, give yourself a lot of forgiveness, and it's probably due to a third party. So you've got some healing that needs to be done, V, before you're going to be able to have that love come back into you. So hopefully that helps you. And the next one I have is Vicky Lee Dalton. So is your daughter's husband the reason she's cutting you out of your life? I'm gonna ask a life situation question for that rather than a yes or no. And let's shuffle this a little bit more. I don't feel the energy on that answer. Spirit, what's going on with Vicky's daughter? It's tough with kids. So I'm getting on this one veiled destinations, your journeys will reveal it's something hidden behind this. And your first cup of coffee sets the uh, basically the frequency for the day. I'm going to hold these two cards up for you. And so what I'm feeling here is there's a reason behind this. One of the things you're going to need to do is set your intentions every morning with that first cup of coffee or whatever you use for your morning ritual to be in a place where your daughter and you are in a better place. You're going to get that answer, but it's going to come with time and intention to set your awareness to what it is truly going on. What you think is going on is not truly it. So let's go to Wanda. So any money coming into you this year? Let's go to the yes or no's. Spirit, any money coming into for Wanda this year? Spirit saying it's going to come during the day. And let's see what else it wants to say here. Next month, indeed, yep, and go. So these are all huge green flags. Yeah, it's coming for you. Look for it next month. I hope that resonates with you. And so let's go to uh, Soft Life Save Bree. Will you and G have a child or a family together? Well, that's an interesting one. I'm just going to ask a yes or no with my yes or no card, though I feel that that's your choice kind of thing. Will they have a family together? And I'm getting a no. Rethink your direction. This isn't your path. So these are always up for grabs. It's not the right time at this moment. However, that doesn't mean it won't help or it won't happen at another moment, right? We're only reading as card readers. We only read the energy of the moment. So every decision, every follow-on decision does change that path. So never hold what any reader says as 100% truth because it will never be. It's only probabilities and possibilities. And Barbara, will your business prosper soon? You're getting it soon, Barbara. So I hope that is good for you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe for anybody who has gotten a card. And Tracy, I just need to know what it is that you want for a reading. I'm just going to scroll straight down for a second. And let's see. Losing. I have so many, so many people coming in. I'm sorry if it's going to start. I'm going to start slowing down a little bit because I've been getting so many coming through here. Let's see if Tracy, if you're still there, just put it into the bottom here. And let's see. Wow, I'm really backed up with all these readings here. And let's see, who do I have next? Let's see. Sorry, I lost my line. There's so much in this thread. It's I'm just going to start picking some people here. Let's go. Did that one? Did this person? Crystal Lynn, should you move on from your relationship? Let's do that one here. I like this green bee, green bean through my eyes. I love your name, but let's go here. Crystal Lynn, should you move on from your relationship? And it's going to take some time to do that. That's the answer from Spirit. Does your husband love you? Green bean, you really should know that. I'm just going to pull an energy of where you and your husband are. I'm not going to answer whether he loves you or not. You should know that. You're about to be surprised and look deep within your emotions. So Spirit's saying you know the answer to this already. You shouldn't be asking this. And if you are, then you need to look deep into why you're asking that kind of a question, right? And you'll be surprised with the answer. Good or bad, I don't know, but you may be about to be surprised. Um, let's see. And Jay, my dear, I'm going to do you next. And I'm going to pull regular tarot for you. And let's see what you got. What do we have for Jay Meter? And just remember, if you have gotten a card, please do just like, follow, share, and subscribe. That's all I'm asking for this time around. I usually charge quite a bit for readings, but right now something's coming in fast and furious for you, Jay. It's going to come in quick, and what's going to come in? You got double swords here, so there's going to be a big opportunity. Some great energies. The aces are always a great energy. Let's see if I can get that one in there. We'll put it down here as well. So you got the Ace of Swords. So whatever's coming in for you, this opportunity, it's going to be fast and quick, and it's going to be a lot of clarity on what it's a breakthrough, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. All right, so let's see what else we have here. I'm going to grab some more coming through here. So I told, let's see, I'm catching up here. Let's see. Let's see. Did that one. Got that one. So Shelley Dooney, yeah, I hear you. It is tough when you're alone. So let's find out what's going on here. I'm just going to ask for a timing because you're not meant to be alone. You just need to uh, fix whatever is blocking you in love. So, Spirit, what is, and Spirit's giving me three cards. It's going to happen in an unintentional moment. When you turn around, now is the best moment in your ideal, right? And so, what Spirit's telling you is once you figure out what's blocking you in love, you can turn it around pretty quickly, but you're going to have to work on what's blocking you. And let's get what is blocking you in love. Okay, so two things going on. One is mixed signals. So at 65, you shouldn't be giving mixed signals. You be very clear about what you want. And a lot of us do that unintentionally. And the other thing is rushing, right? You can't hurry love. And yeah, I get it at 65. You're like, what do you mean rushing? I'm 65, right? But you can't rush it. So these are your two biggest blocks is be very clear and intentional. If you're interested in somebody, let them know. Don't play games. Don't use innuendo. Speak your truth and don't rush it. So if they do give you interest, then what you want to do is you want to allow it to organically happen one way or another. And I hope that helps you because I get it, Shelley Dooney. So please do like and share. Let's see who else we have here. I think we have Wendy. When will things get better soon? The answer is yes. They always do. It's like anything else. I'm going to get you a timing question on when. When's the possibility for Wendy's stuff to get better? And Spirit's telling you when you are about to give up. So this is a tough one to hear. It's at that time when you feel you've just at the lowest point in your life. All of a sudden, it's going to bounce. And so while that's happening, work on yourself. Go to my light language channel, Silver Fox Spiritual, over on YouTube. And I have a lot of light language to help you get past a lot of those hurdles along the way. And they're all free, 500 plus stuff. 500 plus healings on there, all different features. And if you feel you need a personal one, you can reach out to me. I do paid light language healings. All right, so Let's see who else I'm going to just pick some people because there's just too many for me to keep track of. Um, Shannon, will my magical business fly in 2025? Well, I hope it does. And magical, give me spirit. Spirit saying 6 months and yes, right? So just keep focusing on, don't worry about having to know when, but somewhere between 6 months, that's going to fly a lot better than it is. All right. So I hope that helps you, Shannon. And please don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Uh, and let's look at what do you want to. So here's a good one, deity. What to expect in 2025. So I'm going to give you a clarify situation. What does deity need to expect in 2025? One card, please. Uh, You're going to get 3 cards because that's just, well, Spirit wants to give me, Spirit wants to get, we're going to get a few cards. So deity, we've got the cosmic stillness, right? There's a lot of hidden opportunities for you in this now moment. Uh, you've got a lot of burdens that you're not speaking about right now, very unspoken. That weight of those is creating a lot of cracks and crevices in your life. Spirit saying not all paths are visible. Trust in your instincts to guide you through the unknown, right? Because we need to be guided through this. The universe unfolds you in its arms. Safety is formed around its embrace. So you are being protected through all this turmoil. And what lies beneath can be more threatening than what you see. Stay prepared. And so Spirit's saying, the things that you're hiding from yourself at this moment in time, they need to come out and see the light of day. You are going to be protected, but you got to get into the stillness of yourself. And as you get in the stillness of yourself, things will really amp up for you, but you've got to. Okay, and for everybody who's putting too many in here, you're flooding the feed, and so when I get the feed, I've got about 5 more minutes here, so I don't want to flood the feed. I'm going to pick a few more people, and we'll go from there. And so let's go to you, please, Lacey, and then Angie. I'm going to answer your question. Um, uh, so Lacey, Spirit's telling you. Right now you're overly emotional, easily influenced, and a little bit, a little bit cranky and cruel's going on under here. So something is not making you happy. What is it? And let's see if I can find out what's going on here. I want to see what's in the energies, where your whatever's in your energies, it's not a happy energy. And I mean, seeing two things upside down, right? Which is appreciation and seventh chakra, right? So our seventh chakra, that's our crown, right? You're getting a lot of, Lacey, you're getting a lot of insight that's being brought down to you, but you're ignoring it. And Spirit's saying to you, you got to get into that appreciation, get into the gratitude, because whatever it is, you're getting the answers, but you're not listening to it. So I hope that helps. Not a fantastic message, but the answers are coming in for you, Lacey. And Angie, everybody dies at one point. I know that's not the answer that you want, and I don't like to do any "Are you going to die" kind of questions. It's just not appropriate for cards. But what I will do is I will see what we can get from your higher self as to some guidance on what do you need in this now moment. What kind of inspiration can be helpful for you, because we're about healing and inspiration. If there's a physical problem, put it into the chat window, and maybe I'll reach out to you privately to give you a light language healing or something like that. But like everything else, you have to, your healing journey is going to be about yourself. Most people can help you, but you have to choose to live. You have to choose to be okay. And so, Spirit, what messages can you give for Angie? All right, so I'm getting one message from this deck, and Angie, what the message I'm getting for you is live in this world as a dreamer. So Angie, get back to that dream, get back to that space where you were happy, where you were dreaming, that childlike space. That's part of what your highest self is asking you to be in right now. And then I'm going to get you one more card of inspiration because uh, we need inspiration to help us find hope, even in the darkest places. There's always light. You just need to find it. And so, with that, Angie, let's see what else we have. One more card here coming out. And your higher self is saying, don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door, right? So look for the open door, look for the opportunity to heal, set the intention to heal. And as you set that intention to heal, you can do it, but you have to choose. It's not just going to fall into your lap. You have to make a conscious choice and keep on setting that intention that you want to be better because anything can be healed. So with that, I'm going to answer one more question, and let me see who we can. Let's see if I can find one more question, and I'll probably come on live again over the weekend. So just make sure you are putting, notifications are, and you're subscribing to my channel. I want to see. Let's see what I'm just going to look to see what we have here. All right, so Kaya, you're going to be the last one for today. I hope you're still here, but you can watch it on the replay if you're not. Um, so for Kaya, you're stuck in life and need a message. All right, so I think I'm going to pull this deck here. What does Kaya need to know in this now moment? And stardust and sand. In the blend of cosmic and earthly elements, discover your place in the universe, right? So it seems like you're lost in your place in the universe at this point, Kaya. And what you want to do is visit my Silver Fox Spiritual over on YouTube. I have two things there that you could probably use. First one is there's a healing that I did for coming into the new energies. It's my latest video. Listen to that latest video. And at the same time, I have a meditation. So if you go through the probably the last 2 months, I did a guided meditation. And what you need to do is do that guided meditation. This is for anybody else who really wants to get in touch with themselves, get into their higher self, get more connected to themselves, to get into the energy of their own energy rather than taking the collective soup of the day. Because this collective soup of the day is you manifest what the collective wants to manifest, not what you do. And the only way around it is to let more and more of the frequency of love into your life, into your being, into your existence, and connecting to yourself to stay in your own energies. Because as you stay in your own energies, you're able to then get away from what all the collective wants you to have and get more of what you want. But it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. And many people just aren't willing to put in the effort because when you start that process, so many things come crashing down because you were sitting in a frequency of illusion, and we'll call it the collective darkness doesn't like that, and so then they, as you start to wake up, they start creating a lot of chaos around your life, and you have to get to the place where you have enough of the frequency of love in you that you're able to overcome it. And it takes time and persistence and perseverance because it's always darkest before the dawn. So with that, I want to thank everybody who has come to the free readings. I'm going to do a stack load more of these free readings. We'll do a whole bunch more. All I ask is that like, follow, share, and put your notifications on because I go on live. Most of the time it's in the evenings, but it's just random when I get called to. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I will see you guys again. I'm coming on to the hour now, and it's now time for me to kick off. But I appreciate everybody who has come. And please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Check my profile. I have a little link tree in there. And I will, has my other channels, my other social media on there. I do paid readings as well as paid light language healings. You can reach out. Best thing to do is look at my other social media channel, see if you resonate with those healings, and if you do, reach out for your own personal one. And with that, have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you soon. And I did a really nice outlook for love for the collective in 2025. It's in one of my pinned comments in my profile with a set of videos. It's a great one to watch. And then every morning I do a love energies, as well as a lot of times I'll do like pick a pile or love and separation. So with that, have a great day. I appreciate everybody, and we'll see you at the next one. I'm going to do a few more of these, so if you didn't get picked today, that's okay. We'll get to you. All right. Thanks a lot. Cheers.